everyone, today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build Technoblade. The blocks you will need for Technoblade will be on screen now, and you guys can get those blocks and follow along with me. Get your black concrete and build 8 blocks going along, 2 blocks on the side, then 8 blocks for the back. Do this 3 times. Get your grey concrete and build 1 layer, and then get your grey wool and build another 2 layers. Keeping the grey wool, place it on the ends, light grey powder on the ends as well, grey wool on the ends once again, and in the middle 2 gaps, your light grey powder. Do the exact same thing, but you are alternating with these blocks twice. Then do 1 layer with your grey wool. Do the same thing for the back, but you are reversing it and fill in those sides as well using the same pattern. The last thing for the legs is you are going to get your red concrete and build 1 layer going all the way around. Another layer of your red concrete. For the torso, get your grey wool and place it on the end. And then in this gap here, fill it in with your white wool. Go all the way around with your red concrete. White wool on the ends. Place 1 red concrete on the end, and on top of the light grey wool, place your white wool. And in the middle here, place your red wool. And on the end, place your red concrete. Red concrete on the ends, grey concrete on one side, and this gap, white wool. White wool, 4 blocks going along, and then your yellow wool, white wool, light grey wool, red concrete on the ends, then grey concrete on top of the white wool and the light grey wool, and then in the middle, fill it in with your white wool. Place 5 blocks of your red concrete, and on this end here, place your white wool, and then go to the same level as your red concrete on the other side. Place 3 blocks with your white wool, your yellow wool, white wool, all the way to the end. Next layer, go all the way across with your white wool. Next, place light grey concrete on the end, 2 blocks with your white wool, yellow wool, and then the gap with your white wool. Red concrete on the end, next to it, your light grey concrete, and in the gaps, your white wool. 1 red concrete on one side, and the other side, 2 red concrete. Place white wool, light grey concrete, 2 white wool, and then your light grey concrete. For the back, build 2 layers of your red concrete. In the middle, 2 blocks, place your yellow wool and surround that with your red concrete. 2 blocks on the end with your red concrete, and then yellow wool, place it on either end, and in the middle, fill it in with your white wool. On top of the yellow, place white wool, and then surround that with your red concrete on the ends. On top of the white wool, place your blue wool, and surrounding it, place your red concrete. Place yellow wool next to the blue wool. On the ends, place 2 blocks of your yellow wool, and then white wool next to it on either end. Blue wool on top of the white wool, and white wool on top of the yellow wool. Then with your light blue concrete, place 2 blocks going up just like that. I realized that this part wasn't tall enough, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna move everything up by 1. There we go. This is what the front should look like. Along the top, go across with your light blue concrete, and then in this big gap here, fill it all in with your light blue terracotta. And for the sides, just fill it in with your red concrete. And now moving on to the arms. So place 4 blocks of your pink wool and do the same thing for the back and the sides, and do the same thing for the other side here. Then build another 2 layers with your pink wool. Place white wool, grey wool, white wool, grey wool. Place white wool, grey wool, and then another white wool. And do this pattern on this side, the exact same thing. And for the sides, do the exact same pattern. Next, get your red concrete and build a hitbox shape all the way to the top. And then fill all this in with your red concrete and do the exact same thing for the other arm here. And for the top, fill it in with the red concrete. And break these blocks as well. Okay, so now moving on to the head. On these ends here, get your pink wool and place 2 blocks going out just like that. Do the same thing for this side and do the same thing for the back as well, just going all the way out until you have 2 blocks sticking out. And what you're gonna do is, to make this easier, just make a 8x8 pink box. Okay, I know this looks very strange, but trust me. Get your purple terracotta and place purple terracotta going across, leave a gap, and then light grey terracotta in the gap, and then get your pink terracotta, place it on the ends, pink concrete in the gaps, and then pink concrete powder all the way across. Then destroy these 2 blocks going diagonal on the ends, and then place black concrete on the ends, and then in the gaps, place your white wool. Get your block of gold, and on top of the eyes, make a ring of gold all the way around. Get your yellow wool, place it on the end here. Place your gold block, light blue terracotta, gold block, blue wool, gold block once again. Place lime concrete powder and gold on the end. Place gold on top of the yellow and light terracotta. Place gold on these 2 blocks, and then place gold on the gold blocks. Gold block on the end, leave a gap, another gold block. In the gap, your red wool. Place your light blue terracotta and your lime concrete powder, your gold block again, and your red wool. And on the end, block of gold. Place your gold block on the red wool, terracotta, gold, and the gold in the end. For the back, gold block on the end, lime concrete powder, block of gold, light blue terracotta, red wool, block of gold, and your purple wool, and your lime powder on the end. Place gold block on these blocks here, except for the end. For the last side, blue wool, block of gold, lime powder, gold block, purple wool, red wool, block of gold, and your purple wool on the end. Place your gold block on the blue, green, purple, and on the gold. Next to the eye, destroy 2 blocks and destroy another 3 blocks going along just like that. And fill it in with your purple terracotta. Do the same thing to the other side. This is what Technoblade should look like on all of the sides. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you have any suggestions on other YouTubers that I can build, please comment them down below and I will consider building them. And if you guys happen to enjoy my videos, consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps me out a lot when making these videos. I will see you guys in my next video.